Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. I have realized that I have done the only rambling video that I've done last year at around Christmas time. Now I know I'm not sure if it was just after or before Christmas. However, I decided to continue that great old tradition of this channel, and it's not this year is not going to be much of a ramble or complaining or whatever video. However, I just decided that I just had some things on my mind that I wanted to discuss with you guys. Let's get to it. Now, I do have a few different agendas to talk about today. I didn't write them down because that would have been smart, and of course I was just like, I'm just gonna wing it, just like, everything pretty much. And yeah, so the first thing what I want to talk about is millennials. Now, until about a month or two ago, I wasn't aware that I belong into the time bracket of what millennials. I wasn't aware that I was considered a millennial because of the year that I was born in. I was born in 1992, so I was quite surprised. I don't think that there is a nice stigma around millennials, and I think sadly a lot of them are true. Now, I don't find that I have a lot of the traits that are considered to be quite prominent in millennials. I would like to think that I am a little bit more old school when it comes to resourcing and solving problems and what kind of values you have. Quite hard to grasp how we come to this point. At the same time, it is the logical technology advancement in a way. But then, anyway, I mean, there is a lot of different opinions I have on this, which most of them are a little bit more negative that I would like. So I'm not going to go much into it. Basically, all I want to say is that I basically fit into this bracket. However, I don't feel like the bracket fits me, so I'm just denying the fact that I am a millennial. And then what I thought were millennials is people that are born just before 2000 and like few years after 2000, which is incorrect because actually after 2000 I think the bracket closes is the Z generation. I forgot what the generation before was called. I might just put a timeline here just so it makes more sense. So that's one of the things that I recently became aware of, concerning and interesting at the same time. So, you always need to make sure that you keep on educating yourself so you don't get stuck in your bracket. The next thing which was on my mind, which is kind of a bigger one, so to say, is where I want to go in the new year, because it's, Christmas time, it's almost New Year, and I just want to reevaluate my position and what I have achieved in the last year, which I think is quite healthy and beneficial if you do that. If you don't, it would maybe interesting for yourself to look into it. I just think it's kind of smart to keep your own to keep a track of your own development and how you are evolving as a human being. So now, obviously, I started this YouTube channel last year, June or July. So it has been about a year and a half since I have been doing this. Now, I will say that I have not reached quite as many people as I wished I had. But I mean, for those of you that do actually watch my videos, I want to say thank you for being subscribed to me and, for supporting me. I hope that you have enjoyed the videos so far, and if you have any ideas or wants or whatever, let me know, and I'll definitely make sure that I if I can and if it's possible, I will definitely make it work and, you know, create whatever content you want to see, as long as it's not like, you know, pervy or something. As you have seen, I have started something new on my channel, which is basically you have requested it, I done it. Now this is not what I called it, I think it's just simply called requested video, and I'm very grateful for, I think I had 3 requested videos that I have done, and I hope that they were what you have expected. I definitely want to continue doing this, and I'm really grateful for all of you that, you know, stuck around. Now, in the sense of how I see my career developing in the makeup artistry, I have actually had a lot more external, if you will, work than I did any previous year. I have not only worked again with the hair salon that I worked with previous year, which actually is soon to be 2 years that we have worked together, so that's quite a long time. And makeup is simply a big passion of mine. It sounds probably more geeky, but I just enjoy testing different things to see whether they work or they don't, as well as tell you guys about it, because I remember there was a time where I didn't have access to much makeup other than the things that I could buy in a drugstore, which was quite limited to a few brands only. Also, a lot of the things I simply could not get in Slovenia because the shipping was just despicable, and just a lot of the brands that are now and were then popular were just unable. It was just really difficult to get. So now I definitely think I'm at a stage where I have a lot more access to a lot of more different brands, and that does excite me, and I am enjoying testing different things, seeing, you know, if it's really always worth it paying more, or if there are some affordable items that you can buy in, say, like a super drug, or even online you have some makeup that is at a drugstore price, however they simply just only have it online. It's definitely opened a lot more options for the things that I can get my hands on. Sometimes buying 2 or 3 items that are more expensive is actually going to save you so much money, as if you're gonna keep on trying to find affordable variations of something that looks similar. Our lipsticks, in this last year I have had some crisis situations where a lipstick would start bleeding out of the lines, and you know how you would just get like lines everywhere around your mouth, and it would just look absolutely crazy. Now this is the thing that I dislike most when it comes to lipsticks, as well as, now this is maybe worse than the other one, and it is crumbling lipstick. Okay, so I'm sure you have all bought, you know, a lovely color in a liquid lipstick, and a few hours in it started crumbling, say maybe on the outside or in the inside. Some different lipstick crumbled differently, like, I don't know, and it started crumbling off. So okay, you are like, yeah, no biggie, so you just, you know, kind of rub it off the part where it's crumbling, and you think that you're gonna be able to reapply it. No, but then when you're trying to apply a layer, it just keeps taking off the other layer, and it's just a mess. That's the other big no-no. Now, the bleeding is usually more relevant to standard bullet lipsticks, and the crumbling is more relevant for liquid lipsticks. Hello guys, so I just wanted to add something. It's Editing Dom. Hi, how are you doing? So I noticed that after the amount of rambling that I have done so far trying to explain that it's not only the fact that I enjoy testing and playing with makeup, and that I enjoy doing makeup, and it's just, you know, it's makeup, it's great fun. I also, the reason why I basically started this video, or well, the reason why I started this channel, to be fair, is because I just really wanted to share the information I have with you guys, and I just want to give you all the information I have to help you save money. I was thinking how I wanna grow as a person, what my goal, or more so what my end goal is with makeup. Keep on getting asked whether, you know, I want to go do makeup artistry full time or whatever. So I have actually thought about it a lot, and I have realized that this is a decision that I am not ready to make yet the way it is now. If a opportunity would rise up and it was a stable job where I could actually pay, you know, my bills, because I have to be a responsible adult, and even though it is really tempting to just try it and go full time, I don't think that I have a big enough audience of people that require my services. I don't know people in the industry that I could ring up and ask them whether they have any work for me. So even though that has definitely been a big dream of mine, and it still remains the same, I am also quite realistic. I will take almost every opportunity without a fail to work with the people that I've known. It's quite important to be aware of your goals in life, and at the same time to be realistic about them. I don't think that I will never be able to achieve my goal to be full-time makeup artist and to be able to pay my bills with it. However, also at the same time, I feel like this perhaps might not be the ideal time. If opportunity arises, I will take it if it is ideal for my situation. However, I definitely wouldn't be storming into it with my head through the wall, because I just don't think it works out. Also, I had a very interesting a conversation with someone that is also in the industry. I understand the appeal of... No, actually I don't. So I want to say that I understand the appeal of being famous and considered a sensation, but then at the same time, I think that would be a lot of stress. That would definitely cause a lot of stress on yourself and a lot of pressure. So I don't think that that's something I would ever strive for. If it would happen due to the work that I put into it, then you know, I mean, I wouldn't complain about it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not saying that I do not want to be a successful makeup artist, but that is what my goal is. I want to be able to express not only myself, but to make people happy and to make clients happy, and for the people that I do the makeup on to feel beautiful. Now that is my goal. I never started doing makeup because I wanted to be famous or sensational. I started doing makeup because I enjoy the experience of buying, not so much because you actually know how much you're spending on it, but just, you know, playing with makeup. You have this time to yourself. You can experience with color, though. When I started, of course, I stick to the same process for years. However, I just find it interesting that you can express yourself with it. You can basically, you can make yourself look the way you are feeling that day, or simply experimenting different things, whether they suit you or not. And that's what I enjoy for myself. And when I do makeup on others, it brings me like I can't put it in words how much it makes me happy when they are happy with the makeup I do for them. I will go out of the box. Now, I did do a bridal makeup. I will put the picture somewhere. She's actually a friend of mine, and she has trusted me enough for me to do her wedding day makeup, which I was quite touched by. So when we had the trials, because I have insisted on having trials, that's really important no matter how big of a professional you are. That's what I think. It's important to give the people options. I'm not saying for a night out, no one cares, okay? But for such an important event as a wedding is, I wanted to make sure that she is 100% satisfied with the makeup that I will do for her. So we had done 3 trials. 2 were more on the, natural, kind of a natural brown-esque, natural brownish smoky eye, and the other one was natural, slightly pink but not really, kind of that mauve kind of a direction. I suggested that we do a blue smoky. Now, she is quite a natural lady. She doesn't like a lot of makeup, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but we done it, and that's the one that she went for, and she loved it. Her husband loved it, and I was just truly, I was happy. That's what I want. I don't care, to be honest, if I am never a big makeup artist. All I want to do is to bring people joy. There you go. Even though I know that I can be quite sarcastic and moody, and you probably wouldn't really expect that from me. I wouldn't have expected that from me, but that's what makes me happy. I like to see other people pleased and happy, and there we go. That's really it. I just think different people have different things that drive them, different things that they want to achieve, and what's really important to remember, guys, is that having dreams is amazing and definitely necessary. However, on the way of achieving your dream, make sure that you keep yourself open for other options until you reach your goal, as well as to stay realistic, because otherwise you might get upset with your situation and bitter and abandon it completely. So of course that's not what we want. Also, I would just like to address something that has been really bothering me, and this is my quality of my videos. I do find that for the purpose I'm using it, perhaps is not the best, quality camera, because I sometimes I do get upset because I don't feel like you can see some details or the colors the way that they actually look. Don't think that is the main reason that I have not gained more subscribers. I think that my personality is the way it is, and it might not be for everyone. Also, there is the accent thing, which probably a lot of people will find rather distracting, as I know myself watch mostly British or American makeup artists. I am considering to do a makeup video in Slovenian. If you're interested in that, please let me know. It might be quite funny because I can't remember certain words, even though I know them, of course, because it's my mother language. But it's just because you don't use them, you just tend to forget them, and it might be quite funny. Let me know what you think about this idea. But yeah, I am aware that the quality isn't quite you know, really good enough to be able to compete with so many other talented people that have, you know, lights and more equipment and an actual stand for the camera, not boxes and stuff like that. But this is just how it is now. This is always in the back of my head, where a YouTuber that has a YouTube channel, and I really enjoy watching her, and she said that she wasn't sure if YouTube is going to work, but someone in her life told her that if you're gonna fail, fail quickly, you know, so you don't waste your time on something that is never gonna make you successful or whatever. And that did stuck with me, because I mean, what is considered fast in YouTube world? Am I already a failure because I haven't reached more people in the year and a half I've been doing this? I don't know, but I will continue doing it, and we will see where it goes. There are just some things that were on my mind. I know it's not a lot of different things. Basically, I'm just talking about being a makeup artist and where I see myself going, and that I definitely don't see myself as a millennial. Okay, guys, so I do hope that you had a lovely, lovely year, and that you are safe and warm and fuzzled up and cuddled up with hot cocoa, because the weather is changing, unless you're in Australia, because I know it's like the height of your summer right now or something like that. But yeah, guys, okay, so I'm just rambling off. I wish you a happy Christmas and a lovely new year. I hope you're safe whenever you're watching this, maybe in the morning, afternoon, evening, night. And yeah, thank you so much for, you know, your time and support. I hope to see you in the next year. And yeah, guys, well, I guess I'll see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye!